Trouble. Hey y'all, what up? It's me, it's Steve here, back out with a new video. Thank you all for watching this video, tuning in back into the channel. If you're new here, hit that sub button down below, give this video a big old thumbs up, and share this video throughout your entire social media, wherever the fuck you watch videos, okay? Simple as that. So, the big news coming out of Impact Wrestling today during the Impact taping taking place in Orlando, Florida, EC3 has been granted his release from the company. Trouble. So, apparently during the tapings, he requested the release and now he got it. And it's crazy because a couple weeks ago, I read this story where apparently he did file a trademark for the rights to the name EC3. It's crazy too because apparently also Ed Nordholm, the person that runs Anthem, has this new deal now where apparently anyone that wrestles for Impact Wrestling has the ability to still use the character that they have in that company outside of Impact Wrestling. So let's say they go to WWE or Ring of Honor, what have you, they could still use the character that they use in Impact Wrestling. Now, during the Impact tapings today, they had the whole feast or fired, and you know how that goes. You grab a briefcase, and hopefully inside the briefcase is the championship match, and not a "you're fired" slip. And EC3 caught the "you're fired" slip, and during this whole thing, he got taken out, and then he pretty much said his farewells. And you see on the screen, he took a bow and pretty much went away. And people were chanting Royal Rumble, what have you. Now, people are assuming because of this, EC3's on his way to WWE. He'll probably debut in the Royal Rumble at number 29 or number 27. Honestly, I don't look at it in that way right now. I think EC3 will still, still commit to its independent bookings and then maybe go to WWE. But really, to be honest here, okay, when you look at all the guys that Impact Wrestling has taken from WWE, because again, you know what, Impact Wrestling, say what you want about them, yes, they do get the rub or the bad rep that, they bring in all these former WWE guys and try to make them into stars and give them the push to the main event, what have you. But when you look at someone like EC3, who at one time in WWE was Derek Bateman, granted, he really didn't touch the main roster, if you will, but they treat him like shit over there. Say what you want, WWE dropped the ball with this guy. And he went to Impact Wrestling, and Impact Wrestling, TNA, they made him a star. He's one of the few people, I think the last person they made a star who was a former WWE guy, in my opinion, was Christian Cage. Okay? And look at that EC3 character when it started. He was this spoiled, nephew of Dixie Carter, Brad, who was undefeated. He beat Kurt Angle, Sting, Bobby Roode, Bully Ray, all these former world champions. I feel like, to me, his biggest, year in TNA was 2015. 2015 in TNA, EC3 was the fucking man, And it's crazy because I was just waiting for the moment that he would win the world title. And I thought, if anything, he would win the world title at Slammiversary against Kurt Angle at that time. At a time where Destination America was putting the whole machine behind Kurt Angle because he was an Olympic gold medalist. And instead of having EC3 win at the pay-per-view, he won at a taping the day before, which I thought was a big mistake on their part. That's just me, of course, but it is what it is. Point of the matter is, at the end of the day, Impact Wrestling made EC3 a star. They made him, a big name, what have you, as a whole, right? It's what WWE could not done. Now, who to say now he goes back to WWE and maybe he goes back as Derek Bateman? Who the fuck knows? But it sucks. Like I said, at the same time, I saw this coming a mile away. But I'll be real with you guys. I don't watch Impact like I used to. But when I watch it here and there are three guys that really, get my interest. Or a few guys. Make that four. Okay, there's four people in that company that really, make me want to watch. I watched their match here and there. It's EC3, Eli Drake, Bobby Lashley, and Eddie Edwards. And now EC3 is gone. And that's kind of, again, a huge loss. But at the end of the day, it's, I guess, part of the business. People come, people go. It is what it is. But we'll see. Will he make his debut in the WWE again, or return, if you will? Will he be in the Rumble? I don't think so. I think if anything, he's going to NXT. And who to say, hey, NXT, we see EC3 versus Adam Cole, EC3 versus Eric Young, or EC3 versus Aleister Black, or hell, EC3 versus Drew McIntyre. or EC3 versus Andrade Cien. Can you imagine if he goes back to NXT with the EC3 gimmick? Who the fuck knows? Just imagine all that, right? But guys, give me thoughts down below in the comments of this video. Where you see EC3 going and all that. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. And as always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, it's me, it's Steve, and I'm out. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Trouble!